Hey everyone! In this video today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this really awesome sunflower chain friendship bracelet. And as everyone probably knows by now, the daisy chain and the flower chain bracelets are very popular. Everyone's been making them and videos all about them. And today I'm going to show you guys a really different type of flower chain bracelet. And basically it's just these beautiful sunflowers on this green vine chain. And as you can see here, there are two different versions of this. So I did a beaded version here, and I did a regular knotted bracelet right here. Now this technique was created by SodaPop on braceletbook.com and sodapop.creations on Instagram. I'll be featuring her story in this video, and in each and every step you'll be seeing one slide of her tutorial. Now before we get started, please make sure that you are subscribed down below to my channel, and if you are not, please consider doing it. Also, leave this video a like and share it with other bracelet friends who could possibly benefit from this video. Anyways, let's get started. So before we dive right into this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the basic loop for this pattern. So I do have a basic loops tutorial I will leave in the card and down in the description, but I'll just give you guys a brief description on how to create this loop right here before I actually start with both techniques for this video. To start your loop, you're going to need to cut all three of your colors and your strings. So you're going to be needing a yellow, as I have cut right here, a green for the chain part, and a brown color for the center part of the flower. So once you have those cut, you're going to be needing to align the center parts of each, and you're going to be just folding them over and making sure that everything is even. And once you have that, you're going to be taping your strings down to your workspace, and we'll get started with the loop. So once you have taped down your 3 strings to your workspace, you're going to need to fish out the green string to the right side. And this is where we're going to be starting our loop. So for this, you're going to be taking that green string, and you're going to be doing a backward forward knot onto the yellow and the brown string as one bundle. And continue to do this until half of your knots on your loop are done. So for example, I'm going to be doing 8 on each side. So I'm going to be just doing 7 more on this side, and then I'm going to be flipping it around and doing 8 on the other side. Once you have your loop created, you're going to be just folding it in half, and you're going to be again taping it down to your workspace. From here on, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do both types of the sunflower chain. So first, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make the regular pure knotted sunflower daisy chain. So for this, you're going to be just needing to order your strings, with the yellow being at the very center. Next should be your green and your brown. So it doesn't really matter what order they're in because you're going to be knotting them as a bundle. So for the yellow in the center, you're going to be doing a knot in between them. And then you're going to be taking the left string and doing a backward knot onto the green and brown strings as one bundle. Then repeat the exact same thing on the right side with the right yellow string and do a forward knot onto the green and brown strings together as a bundle. Once you have that, you're going to be separating the green and brown strings. So you're going to be taking the green on the right, and you're going to be putting it just to the right of the brown string. And then take that yellow string that you just knotted with and do a backward forward knot onto the green string. And on the other side, since this is a mirror technique, I'm going to be taking the other yellow on the left side and doing a forward backward knot onto the light green. Next, take your 2 brown strings in the very center and do a knot in between them. Then on the left side, you're going to be taking the brown left string and doing a backward forward knot onto the green string to the left of it. And then taking the other brown string on the right side, you're going to be doing a forward backward knot onto the green string. Then tie the 2 brown strings together again. And then to close up this flower, you're going to be taking the right yellow string, and you're going to be doing a backward forward knot onto the green to the left of it. Then take the other yellow on the other side and do a forward backward knot onto the green string to the right of it. Then on the right side once again, you're going to be taking the right brown and green strings, and you're going to be taking the yellow string and doing a backward knot onto both of those strings as one bundle. Then take the other yellow on the left side, bundle up the brown and green strings, do a forward knot with the yellow string onto both those strings together. Then take the two yellow strings in the very center and knot them together. Then make any adjustments as needed. I like to just push it up, the flower up, before we actually start the chain part. And now it is time to start the chain part of this technique. So to complete the chain, you're going to be separating the green strings from the rest of the strings. So just going to be putting the green strings on the left and right outermost sides. And you're going to be starting by taking the left green string and making a 4 over the 4 strings in the very center of the bracelet. And then you're going to be putting the other green string on the right side over that 4 shape on the other side. Then you're going to be just sliding the string that you just put over on the right side under the 4 and through the loop that we have created right here. And then make sure to pull both sides at the same time and tighten upward. And then you're going to be doing the exact same thing except on the other side. So just take the right green string and do a P or sail shape over the 4 strings in the center. Then take the left green string and put it over the P shape, and you're going to be pulling it underneath and through the loop that you created with the right string. Then again, pull both sides at the same time and tighten it upwards. Now to complete the rest of this first run through the technique, you're going to be just repeating those first 2 steps 2 more times. So again, just making the 4 shape, placing the right green string over that 4, pulling it underneath and through the loop, and then tightening both sides like that. That's one half. And then the other half, as we have just practiced, doing a P or sail shape, and then placing the left on top of the P, and then just sliding it underneath that P shape, and pulling it through and tightly. So again, repeat that till you have 3 of those entire square box knots, and then I'll be back with you to show you guys how to do the beaded version of this technique. So for the beaded version of this pattern, you're going to be needing for a starting loop at the very top. Just ignore the fact that I've already started this. And you're also going to be needing a needle threader, some beads. So I have these tiny beads here. Make sure that they are pretty small. They're glass beads, but these ones I have are wooden. I don't have enough time to go to the store and get these, but I just have these for now to reference while I'm in this tutorial. You'll also be needing a needle with a really big loop. So to start this out, you're going to be making sure that your flower color, I'm doing a daisy here, but make sure that the color of your outline of your flower is in the very center, and then the 2 other colors are just bundled together since we're going to be knotting them together as one bundle. So taking the center 2 strings, you're going to be doing a knot in between them. Take the left center string and do a backward knot onto the yellow and green strings together as one bundle. And then on the right side, you're going to be taking the other white string and you're going to be doing a forward knot onto the yellow and green strings together as one bundle. Then for the left side, once again, you're going to be just separating the yellow and the green strings. The green should be on the left side of the yellow, and on the other side, it should be the opposite. The green should be on the right side of the yellow, and the yellows should be in the center. Taking the left white string, you're going to be doing a forward backward knot onto the green string to the right of it. Then taking the right white string at the outermost side, you're going to be doing a backward forward knot onto the light green string to the left of it. Then do the exact same thing as you just did by taking the left string and doing another forward backward knot onto the green string. And then again, back on this right side, we're doing a backward forward knot onto the other green string. Now for the part where we're going to be inserting the bead, you're just going to be taking your needle and your needle threader. You're going to be sticking the needle threader into the eye of the large needle. Then you're going to be taking both of the yellow strings in the very center. It could be one at a time, whichever you prefer. Just make sure that both of them are threaded through the needle. And just take them, poke them right through the hole of the threader, and pull them right through. And then just pull your threader out of your needle, and both strings should be coming through. And now that you have that on your needle, you're going to be taking your small bead, and you're going to be just putting the needle right through the hole of the bead, and you're going to be making sure that the thread is going through there as well. Pull it all the way through, so the thread should be through the center hole of the bead. Next, push the bead up through the center of the bracelet, and make sure it's secure by taking the right white string and doing 2 backward-forward knots onto the green string to the left of it. And then do the exact same thing on the left side, except they're going to be doing forward backward knots onto the green string to the right of it. Then take the white strings on the right side and do a backward knot onto the yellow and the green strings together as one bundle. Do the exact same thing on the left side, except it's going to be doing a forward knot onto both of those strings together as one bundle. Then tie the 2 center white strings together. It also doesn't matter if the knot is a little sloppy in the middle. It's going to be covered up by these square box knots that's going to be in between each flower. And to do those square box knots, you're going to be separating the green strings and putting them on the outermost right and left sides. And then you're going to be taking the left light green string first and doing a 4 over the 4 center yellow and white strings, and then taking the right string, placing on top of the 4. You're going to be taking that same right string and sticking it underneath that 4 and all 4 of those strings in the center, and then pulling it up through that hole you created. Pull both sides at the same time and adjust it as needed. Then take the right green string, make a P or sail shape over those 4 strings in the center, then take the left green string to complete the other half, and stick it underneath the P shape and up through the tiny hole. This creates one entire square box knot. After you've repeated these 2 steps 3 times, you will have done one entire run through the technique. So this concludes our tutorial here on this sunflower chain link friendship bracelet. So I hope that you didn't find this too confusing. This is actually a pretty simple pattern. I definitely recommend it for beginners. And I just hope it really helped you guys with this tutorial. There is not a specific pattern on this, but it is created by Sodapop as I have mentioned before. I can't link any pattern in the description. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you all like the outcome of your bracelets. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more bracelet content from me in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video.